In this series, we're talking about why you might consider hiring an outfitter. And the third reason we're going to talk about is pack animals and riding horses. Do-it-yourself guys, they go out with backpacks, they carry all their gear in, all their food in. They may spend a whole day setting up, packing in, setting up their camp. It's a lot of work. I've done it myself personally. It has its benefits, but hiring an outfitter that has good sound mountain horses and pack animals can be a huge benefit, especially someone that is reputable, that takes care of their hunters, takes care of their animals. You're really going to enjoy this. I had some guys that were do-it-yourself hunters that came out this past fall that did a rifle hunt with us, and halfway through the hunt, it was just a drop camp, so we had our canvas wall tent set up with all the gear that you need for your drop camp hunt, and we packed them in on horses, put their gear on the pack animals, took them into the camp. Halfway through the hunt, I went and checked on them, and it was really funny. One of the guys had shot it out, and he said, "Man, this is the way to do it." He didn't want a guided hunt because he had a lot of elk hunting experience, but he said, "I'm tired of waking up at 2 and 3 in the morning, leaving the motel or leaving my base camp area, hiking for hours, carrying all my gear. Once I kill an elk, having to carry it out, making multiple trips out." Some guys, one of my hunters this year, he told me about an elk hunt he had in the past to where he had killed an elk and it took him 3 days to get the elk out. That's kind of crazy in my mind. I've done things like that before, packing elk out on my back. It is not fun. I do not enjoy it. It was a neat thing to do at the time. I thought I wasn't an outfitter or a guide at the time. I thought, hey, I'm going to do this for the experience sake, and thank God it was just a cow elk, because at this particular time we packed this elk out on our backs, my brother and I, and it was brutal. It was very tough terrain. Didn't have antlers, thank God. There's just been more weight to carry. So using an outfitter that has great pack animals, great horses, can make your hunt so much more enjoyable. And not only just getting you to camp, but let's say it's a semi-guided or guided hunt. You have those horses that you can ride in your hunting area if you choose to each day, and it takes a lot of the leg work out. And elk hunting, mule deer hunting in the Rocky Mountains, goat hunting, sheep hunting, bear hunting includes a ton of leg work. So if you're not in great shape, you really need to have a riding animal and a pack animal that you can use to get in and out of your area. There are 4 basic hunts that we do, and we'll talk about this in another series. Spike camp, it's basically where we take you and drop your stuff off and you off, but you don't have to carry your gear. We take all your gear in with you. A drop camp, which we already have all the stuff set up for you, the canvas wall tents, all the cooking gear, and a lot of other things we'll talk about later. Semi-guided camp, which is where we leave a wrangler in with you, and we leave a horse for you to ride in with you. There's no guiding involved other than the wrangler telling you where you should probably hunt. And then the fully guided hunt, of course, is where you have guides with you and they take you where you need to go. A good pack animal and a good horse can be hard to take care of in the mountains. So if you don't have that experience, that can be difficult. You need to make sure they have the right amount of water, the right amount of food. You need to make sure they're groomed properly. You need to make sure their saddles fit properly so you won't injure the animal. There are just so many things that are involved when it comes to taking care of a pack animal and a horse that you may not be ready to tackle even if you rented horses. It can be very dangerous to just go out and rent horses, and if you've never had any horse experience and packing experience. So considering guiding or considering hiring an outfitter can be a huge benefit when it comes to the pack animals and the riding animals. And usually those outfitters have that stock year after year. They know what they have. It's not like just throwing you on some crazy horse that is not well trained.